What's going on, Legion? As really, like always, we got JJ and Henry Abrams. You want to say Adams, announcing a new Spider-Man comic. I don't know if this is his son or not. I think it is. Maybe. But that's kind of cool. So let's just kind of see what they're doing.
Hi, I'm JJ.
And I'm Henry.
Henry's very nervous.
I am so nervous right now.
Here's
Looks
the thing.
just like his dad.
We've written a Spider-Man comic book.
It's coming out in September. It's a limited series. Sarah Pichelli, the wonderful artist, is working on this with us.
She's a genius.
It's incredible.
And
they're like
we're
the
really
same
excited.
person.
There's a crazy new villain named Cadaverous that we can't wait for you to meet. But in September, Marvel. Been talking to them for a long time about this, so very excited to be doing it, and especially to be doing it with this gentleman.
It's just so exciting. I can't believe it's happening. Yeah, thank you so much. I don't know why I thanked them.
Well, because they're great.
They're great. You're great.
See you soon.
Bye.
That was great. Hold on, let's.
Can't believe it's happening.
September.
His dad, dude.
Marvel.
That's so
Been
good.
talking to them for a long time about this, so very excited to be doing it, and especially to be doing it with this gentleman.
It's just so exciting. I can't believe it's happening. Yeah, thank you so much. I don't know why I thanked them.
Well, because they're great.
They're great. You're great.
See you soon.
Bye.
If I don't know if they rehearsed this or not, but if they didn't or they did, whatever it is, the son definitely has the ability to. I don't know how to put it. I'm not like talking about like likability or anything like that, which he does, but he has just kind of the mannerisms and he kind of carries himself as well, like his dad knows he's a big deal, and he walks out. It's like when you watch Todd Howard from Bethesda walk out, and they're talking about stuff, and he's just like, "Yeah, I run that shit." You know, JJ has that. I'm the producer, and I'm an adult, and I'm not like a shitlord. So yeah, you treat me with that respect, and I treat everybody else. And you know, it's kind of like what happens when you're like a guy, and you're not one of those guys that's like with your hat tilted up with the fucking bill. You know what I mean? His son comes off as somebody that's not like privileged, but he just has that aura, I guess, of just like, we're doing this and shit's moving along for me. This is awesome. He's a personable guy. I think that was a great clip. I really enjoyed it. I thought that was really awesome and fun. And hell yeah, dude, Spider-Man comic. I'll fucking read it 100%. J.J. Abrams, Henry Abrams, Sarah Pichelli, covered by Oliver Coppel. Maybe it's just Coppel, and no, you can't hear the I. Coipel. I can't do last names at all. Every last name is so weird. Spider-Man #1. I will get the September 2019. For sure, I will be reading this. I haven't read comics in a little bit. It's been like a couple years, I think, now. I pretty much read through all the Ultimate Universe. Not a whole lot of the main Marvel Universe, because there's just so much, and it's just constantly being redone. But the entire Ultimate Universe, the Ultimates, which is the Avengers in the Ultimate Universe, Ultimate Spider-Man, the Ultimate Fantastic Four, Ultimate X-Men. I read all of them at length and a few times, actually. And those were always really fun. I think I had some Amazing Spider-Man. The problem with that is that main Marvel Universe starts from like, it can start from so far back that you don't want to read. I don't like reading comics that look like trash. Just like I don't like watching like animated stuff that is just goofy or anime that's old. You know, I have before, but I don't make a point to do it. So, like, I kind of want to check out some of the newer comics as far as Spider-Man goes. Maybe 2012 and on is probably where I'd start. Because 2012 was a good what the fuck's going on in comics kind of era, I believe. There's a lot of, I think, independent stories that were coming out in 2012 and around that year. And it was like the year of like, let's make a bunch of shit, throw it, and see what sticks on the wall. That's kind of what I think 2012 and the surrounding years were kind of about. But yeah, 2012, and I might be wrong about that. That's just kind of what I feel. 2012 was like that for a lot of stuff, whether it was anime or movies. A lot of weird movies came out in 2012 as well, like 2012. A lot of Doomsday movies. I think, oh yeah, that was the time. It was 2012 was the Doomsday year. It was the Y2K for the generations that don't really matter anymore. But yeah. So I watched a lot of that stuff. I read a lot of that stuff, and I love to check out some of the main Marvel X-Men. At the very least, I've been watching Comic Books Explain. That guy is awesome. Anything that I really need Marvel related, like whether it's a list of something awesome, or what time frame, I just kind of watch him. He kind of gives me the synopsis. I don't need to necessarily read it. He doesn't do a lot of Spider-Man, but he does a lot of Marvel. I read through all the fucking Crisis on Infinite Crisis pretty much, and of Green Lantern, which was a shit ton. I didn't read it all. I stopped right when we got to Blackest Night with the Black Lanterns and the Infinite Crisis that was happening around that. And then I stopped right when the White Lanterns came about with Sinestro. That's where I stopped watching that or reading that. So I've read a fair amount of comics. I just haven't done it recently, but I will be picking this up, and I will be excited to see this story that they've created. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And see whatever video I'm doing next. Later, guys.